Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and I've got a new tank for you guys to look at. It is the Tier 9 American Heavy Tank, the M103. Now, I don't have this tank fully upgraded. I do have the upgraded turret, just not the fully upgraded gun. And I gotta say, it's kind of a 50-50. It's not a bad tank, but it's not as good as I thought it would be either. It's got a decent gun. It's not great. The standard gun on it is, I believe, 120 millimeters, and it's not got quite the penetration that you need at this tier. And then the next gun that you get, I believe, is almost identical or is identical to the Tier 10 E5, which still is a 120 millimeter, but for some reason it's got everything better. It's faster reload time, better accuracy, better penetration, everything. So I can't wait to get that last gun for this thing and then see where I end up. That being said, I'm going to take and go straight to the city. Now, a lot of people are like, you shouldn't go to the city, you should go out here and do this and do that. I'm like, look, dude, I'm going to go to the city because heavy tank, city, it's an assault tank, not a sniping tank. So I'm going to go to the city. That's the one thing that drives me nuts, and it doesn't matter what tank I'm in, but when I see like heavy tanks sitting at the base and they're just sitting back sniping or trying to snipe like a tank destroyer or something like that, that drives me crazy. I can't stand it. I can't stand it because you know that heavies are not the most accurate. Yes, they can snipe. I'm not saying they can't snipe, but that's not their role. Every tank in World of Tanks has a role. And the problem is, everybody doesn't want to play their role. They want to play the tank, but they don't want to play the role that comes with the tank. So, the Tier 10, or the American Heavies, all are very similar. They've got decent front armor, not the greatest, great turret armor, good gun depression, and are pretty mobile. I mean, they're not the slowest tanks in the world. And shot into the bottom of the Tiger. Poor guy. He didn't see that coming. Now, right now, I'm side scraping, and of course, some people would say you probably would want to reverse side scrape. There, I bounce off the bottom of a KV4. So, there's where you can start to see the lack of penetration. And hello, AT7. There goes a good chunk of your hit points. Now, I'm not a good heavy driver. I know that. So, you guys got to bear with me here. And this poor Chiri's getting absolutely obliterated. But it's his own fault. He went broadside on in front of everybody. I got another shot into that AT7, and he's going to pull back out and try to get shot again. And down he goes. Now there's a Jagdtiger right there, so put one into the bottom plate of the Jag. And now I'm using the Chiri for cover, and he kind of died in a very good place. Shot into the KV4, and somehow I track him but don't do any damage there. I mean, that was almost a broadside shot. Like, I get it that he was kind of angled, but that was weird. Shot into the bottom plate. There we get a penetration finally. So that at least catch him, you know, make him think. So now that that's there, I've seen everybody pulled out, so I'm going to rush up. There's no reason for me to sit there and wait for these guys to flank me. If I push up, I'll be able to get behind them, and sure enough, I'm spotted here somehow, even though there's nobody there. And then look, we just barely missed the KV4's backside. Now I'm going to wait for my gun to reload here, and then I'm going to push into this little opening. I'm just checking my right side, making sure there's nobody else over there going to punch me in the back. And then we've got a Black Prince right there. Hello, Black Prince. Hello, KV4. And there's one into the side of him, and I track him. Now, I'm about to make a critical mistake in a minute, and that is, I want this KV4 off the map.
Ready to fire on target.
And I just bounced off of him because I auto-locked. Thought maybe if I just load a heat, I should have been able to pin straight through the front of him, and I didn't.
Unlocking target.
And now I bounced off the side of him with heat. Angled armor, guys. Very good angled armor at that. Now I've got this guy exactly where I want him. He is facing me, and there's a flat surface. That heat's going through this time. Guaranteed. Now, I've taken a lot of damage here that I shouldn't have taken. There's a Tiger 1 here with a little tiny gun, and then there's that little tank behind me. Now, I pull out, hoping to one-shot this Tiger 1, pull the trigger. I don't actually one-shot him. Now, I got to get the armor around. Come on, get the armor around. You're taking all your damage. Come on, don't lose to tier 7 tanks. Alright, Tiger's down. And now we roll in to finish this little Black Prince. And the M103 on our team kills him. So now, it's very even, 9-9. Anybody's ball game. Anything can happen. And here's where you're going to see me start to get frustrated. Now, I'm doing really well, okay, in my opinion. I'm 10 pins in, 2 kills. I'm doing pretty well. And here, instead of just driving straight forward, I went to the left. And the reason being is I don't want to get spotted when I shoot this guy and end up getting sniped by a guy that I can't see. Now, of course, he disappears on me, which is not nice. And there we go, M103, and shot out. Right into the back of him, 424. Can we reload and finish him? Come on, get loaded, get loaded, get loaded, and they finish him. Tiger 1 actually ends up killing him. Okay, so that Tiger 1 is at the base with artillery. We know that there's at least one tank destroyer on the far left. And our scout is over there with him. And I say scout because he's a medium tank, so that's technically what he is. Now, I'm telling this guy, I am on my way. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm burning straight across. Stay alive. Don't get yourself killed. Don't do anything stupid. And he dies. Now it's 4v4. 3 tank destroyers and a medium tank versus 3 heavies and a artillery. And I don't like the way this is looking. Now, I've got all these bushes right here, so I should be okay to just post up here and try to spot these guys when they come towards the bridge. We got that Tiger 1 on the other side, and now I'm spotted. I'm not sure exactly what sees me at the moment, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody up by their base. Yep, there he is. And it's a T-28 prototype. Not preferable. Now, I don't have to worry about artillery, but there's really nowhere for me to go here, so I'm trying to keep something between me and him. Maybe pull up, get a good shot into him. Can I hit him? Can I hit him? No, can't hit him. Just not going to happen that way. But if I can't hit him, he most likely can't hit me, so we're good there. And then medium tank.
Ready to fire on target.
Shot out. I track him. The shot from the left side goes right over top of me. So I know that they can see me, whoever that is. But that Tiger is just sitting there, not doing a darn thing. Like, he could be moving up. And now our M103 that was above me is dead. That leaves me, a Tiger 1, and an Artie. And the Tiger 1 refuses to spot the guy that's shooting at me from his side of the freaking map. The guy has to be very close to him. And so now we have Tiger 1 and an Artie versus 3 tank destroyers and a medium. And this Crusader, I mean, I don't want to judge him because I don't know if he was able to hit anything or not. But I remember the Crusader. And there's 2 things I remember about the Crusader. A, it has no range. B, it goes very fast in reverse and very slow forwards. Which comes in handy when you're running from people. You just run away and then your gun is facing people if they're chasing you. So there are those opportunities to shotgun somebody while driving away from them. Which is interesting. That being said, I don't think that this Crusader knows what he's doing. He literally has sat there this entire time, and I'm not sure if he's shot anybody. We'll have to look at the after-battle report and see exactly what he done, but I know that thing doesn't have the range to shoot across the map. Unless they've changed it since I had it. I mean, it's been a long time since I had it, so that is possible, but I just don't see it. Now, Tiger 1 pulls up over here, skylines himself. Gets spotted. I'm kind of keeping my eye on everybody, trying to see exactly where, you know, what's going on. There's the ISU 152, which would absolutely rip this Tiger 1 to pieces. And he knows it. So he's going to drive back to the right, maybe get a shot, or maybe, you know, spot the guy for the Artie to hit, But the Artie was looking everywhere but where he was actually needing to be looking. So unfortunately, he didn't hit him. Now he's going to put himself out in front of everybody. And there's the ISU, and the ISU BL-10 just absolutely destroys him. So now we have the Crusader. He gets a shot off. I didn't see any damage there, so he probably missed. And now he's just sitting here. Now this thing goes extremely fast in reverse, guys. And I'm not kidding. I mean, this thing will do 60 kilometers an hour, I believe, in reverse. So why this guy's driving forward with his gun in the air is simple. Alright? This guy has given up. He's not even trying. He just flat out gave up. Now, he's loaded by now. That thing doesn't take this long to reload. It's not a very big gun. And he's driving forward, which is slow as crap. If he just turned that thing in reverse and take off, he would be able to match at least the speed of any of the other tanks. Unfortunately, he doesn't do any of that. He just drives up, gets spotted, and killed.
Move back. We're in over our heads.
So we lose the match. 11 hits, 2 kills. Come on, what we get? 4,193 damage, 2,000 block, 200 assisted. Lost 14,000 silver because I bounced so many shots off of that M103, but... Or not the M103, the KV4. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.